Good afternoon, everyone. This is Christian with PerfectStockAlert.com, a 100% free service for smart investors and traders. Today is Friday, December the 10th, 2010, and like we do every night, check it out. We got another market analysis for you. Okay, before we get started, I got an update to report here. What we've got going on here at PerfectStockAlert.com, we're making some changes here, and one of the items changed has been the individual charts on the 6 month for the markets as well as the long terms. They're all showing trend lines now, so there won't be a bullish bias or a bearish bias. They'll just simply report trend lines and when they break down and so forth and so on. I'll also highlight any major developments. This also is going to be how we do nightly market analysis videos from this point forward, rather than coming out and punching a clock every single night and just reporting oftentimes the exact same information because nothing new has developed. I will only produce a video when something new is to be reported. For example, a major bullish or bearish signal on any particular chart in the world that we analyze. So, for example, if there's a shooting star formation that needs to be brought to your attention, or a bearish divergence, or a bullish divergence, or a hammer formation, or a new trend line, or something like that, I will make a video, post it on YouTube. It'll be on the website as well, so you can check it out there. It's going to be, it'll come out every single week, more than once a week, but it's going to be, rather than every single night, it'll just come out whenever there's something of importance to alert you to, which is going to be a better use of both my time as well as yours. So that's pretty cool. One item I'd like to bring to your attention today is going to be the oil chart XOI, and what we're looking at here is this week's candlestick formation. This candlestick is exactly 1 week of price activity. You'll notice that this is a previous resistance doing the same thing as the overall markets. All right, we broke through it, and therefore this resistance line is no longer acting as resistance, it's acting as support. So there's no sell-off right here. We're moving higher off of this support right here, and you'll notice this candlestick formation is two things. Number one, closed above the 200 period moving average, that is bullish, and the candlestick formation itself is a continuation signal to the upside, so we like that as well. If you're a bull, keep an eye on this trend line right here and keep a stop below it. All right, you can keep trading that guy to the long side until the trend reverses. Okay, one item to note about the Russell 2000 Small Cap Index, something I got to bring to your attention here. We've seen a lot of quality opportunities in small caps for a good bit now, and that we've been posting them on our website under the video alerts, different trading opportunities that are out there. And you'll notice that this has had a really nice move here, can still press higher, but the thing I want to draw to your attention here, she's now trading above that 70 line on the RSI. Once the RSI hits the 70 line or above, it's considered extremely overbought. So it's important to note that you keep a tight stop on any long position you're in whenever that condition happens. Remember back here, right? Just because she first bumps up into it doesn't mean you've got to stop there, but eventually you're going to peak out, pull back down, and correct. So that's something you need to be taking note of right here and right now. Remember also, this is a 1 year weekly chart, which means this signal is stronger than any same signal that you might get on just a daily chart. So it's important to note as well. All right, a quick look here at the TSX Canada's market. Yesterday we showed you a potential shooting star formation that was forming, but that was on Thursday. Today is Friday, so the week's candlestick has finished forming, and you'll notice that it shook it off. So it's actually no longer a shooting star formation, nothing really to be all that concerned. If anything, it's a very weak shooting star signal, and therefore you could still press higher. The other item you've got to note here, though, is that 70 line on the RSI. Here's the RSI indicator. Here's the 70 line right here. You draw that line out there, and you can see you are above it. Okay, it's important to note. Definitely something you want to pay close attention to. Keep a tight stop. Okay, looking at bullish chart formations here, basically an uptrend right here. And you'll notice, looking at the FTSE, London Financial Times Index 1 year weekly chart, this is the previous high close before she hit resistance and pulled back down. Then she came up through here, broke out of it right here, and then pulled back, found some consolidation, and then bounced back up. And this week has closed above that line again. Therefore, this resistance is no longer resistance, it's now going to act as support. So I would, if I were still looking for bullish moves out there, if you're looking for something that's not overbought yet or not as far overextended as some of the other indexes out there, you may want to consider the FTSE. This would still have room to go to the upside
following the U.S. markets, assuming nothing new developed out there. You also notice the RSI here only at 61.59 compared to a lot of the others that are already just close to or just above the 70 line of the RSI. Okay, so you got some potential there for next week. The BSE index, the India Bombay Stock Exchange. This one is in a confirmed downtrend, meaning we're not buying this one. She's in a downtrend, so we're going to leave that alone. You'll notice also the RSI pulled up here above the 70 line. Right, that was your warning right there that you're getting overextended. Okay, so keep an eye on those in the U.S. A quick look here at the S&P 500. Nice move to the upside this week. Looks like you got more attempted at least next week. You notice the same condition right here. Resistance point was here. All right, we'll draw that line out. If I can just draw it straight. All right, and you had the close above it, pull back down consolidation after a nice run here, and then a nice close above it again, making this support rather than resistance. So now she's advancing from that point. You're only at 66.54 on the RSI, so you still have room to go to the upside there. I know some guys will look at this and say a high point here, a lower high here. She's in a downtrend right there, and this is an uptrend here. That's too early to say that. It can take some time, but she can actually push her way back up there over time. So don't be so quick to call a bearish divergence, okay? Quick look here at the Dow Jones Industrial Average. You will notice the same condition, previous resistance, right? Acting as support, all right? We do have a little distance from the support line here and the distance of the price activity way up here. But this candlestick formation here is not anything other than some consolidation period. If you did pull back, you wouldn't have much to go before you turn back around and back to the upside there. You also notice that you're at 63.59, so the Dow Jones actually been lagging some U.S. markets here, like the Russell 2000. So keep this on your radar as well. A breakout above 1145 would probably give bulls that much more reason to chase stocks higher. So that's important to note. You would see a move to the upside. There is a bit of information coming out this weekend which can affect markets come Monday morning. That's going to be what goes on over there in the Hang Seng. Watch the Hang Seng Index, basically. See what they do with the rates over there in Asia. And if that begins to move markets at the open on Monday, then you'll know why. Okay, pretty cool, pretty easy. If you've not been to our free website at perfectstockalert.com, it's right there. It's 100% free. All we ask in return, please refer a friend. Also, all these charts are always kept on our website with their trend lines, and they update every single day, so you can always see what my notations are. Any major developments are going to be updated as well every single day. Okay, now you know. A quick look at our disclaimer. The disclaimer, read it and weep. God bless, take care, and I will see you Monday. Enjoy your weekend and be careful.